Georgia, hi, this is Jim Delapine, and I'd like to give you some video feedback here. So I see that you now posted the appropriate file, and you placed the background in much too early. Please focus on the directions here. That's for next week, so let me just get rid of that. Now, you didn't mention what character this is, but I think it's Garbage Dump Dan, and I'm basing that on the background, okay? So if I zoom in, the issue here is this TV. You say it's a TV. I only know it because it says TV here, but it doesn't look like one. It just looks like a black box with some kind of abstract image in here. So, you can probably get a very good image of a TV from Google, but the problem with the TV is that these elements have to kind of attach to them, and a TV lacks the thickness required for a lot of this. All right, so all of these elements here are just attached by placing them underneath the TV layer. So there's no creative attachment going on here. So that's what I want you to try to figure out what to do, okay? Get a torso that can work, all right? Get a torso that has some girth to it or thickness so that these elements can attach to them in some crazy way, okay? Maybe the plunger is puncturing through something, all right? Maybe these hoses down here, they look like bad quality images. I don't know. These hoses here, bent leg, let's see. If I go here, let me just quickly see if I can adjust this. No, there's not going to be enough adjustment to make that bottom. Yeah, see, well, maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know. This looks a little blurry, and that's when you mask something out. You have to use a hard brushed tool. It looks like in this case it was a soft edge tool or brush. So I'll show you what I mean. If I do this here. Now, if I select the layer mask, go to my paintbrush tool. Black is my foreground color, and I'm going to select a paintbrush that is standard brush here. Okay. So now I'm going to paint on this layer mask, and I'm going to zoom in. And the first thing I'm going to do is decrease my brush size by hitting my left bracket key. Okay. And I'm going to hit X to swap the foreground and background colors, so it's now white. So white will kind of re-show what's underneath here. And it looks like he did not do a very good job with, I don't know. Why is my... Let's see. Here's one way to look at it. I'm going to right-click and disable the layer mask. That was a shadow. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, see? When something's lying on something, the shadow tends to get in the way of showing what it really looks like. So you actually were correct in your masking out. You did mask out the shadow, but you used a soft edge brush. So with a hard edged brush, you would get this result. Boy, my paintbrush is not reacting in real time. It's very surprising. I have to get that means I have to get my laptop tuned up. All right, so you see that nice clean edge as opposed to this blurry edge? It's because the paintbrush was not at 100% hardness. It was maybe at 80% or 70%, whatever. Okay, so that has to be sharp. Okay, so that's important. All right, and see, it's falling behind. Now, you should get like a nut or a bolt and have this slide into it. So I'm going to put a bolt here and have this tube go into it so it looks like there's a bolt or a screw attaching to, or a nut attaching to this torso area, okay? So, and these lamps could attach to the front of whatever it is. So if I look at these lamps here, it looks, let me disable the layer mask here, and then let me just fill in background with black. Yeah, okay, so it looks like what you did was you deleted the background pixels of this lamp, all right? So that's not good. It means you have no options now to bring whatever base this is back in, because if it looks like you can get something like a piece of hardware to attach to the front of this and have the lamps attached to the hardware, so it looks like it's mounted to the front. of whatever you choose to have a torso as being. Okay, so all right, so you have to. I guess that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, making sure that this all looks like it could be connected to an item that makes sense. All right, this TV does not look like a TV. I only know it's a TV because you renamed this layer here TV. All right, forget about what's on the image. All right, what's on the screen. What we can always do is get a picture of broken glass, and I'll show you how you can fit it in there. All right, so get that resolved and for next week, and we'll take it from there. Okay.